Hello and welcome to Clever Witty Gaming, and today it's 2019 and I haven't made a video in quite a while, and this is sort of like not a full-on return really to what I used to do, but this is sort of like the steps of a return to something that I used to do. I mean, I've been not just the fact that, you know, I've been busy before I took the break, and I got really busy because yeah, work, what I do for a living. I'm self-employed, and obviously I don't have a shift or anything where someone tells me where to go and how much I get paid and stuff like that. I kind of make all the decisions myself. So it's when I'm busy, I have to make the money while it's there, because we do have off periods where it gets sort of quiet. So yeah, when it's not busy, it's is when I'm more focused on videos. But it wasn't just the fact that I was busy; it's the fact that I kind of felt like I just wanted a break. I wanted to play games and just enjoy games for what they are. And am I sucking? I think I'm probably at the bottom because I'm not really doing the objective. I'm just killing really, just so I can just make this video. So I missed quite a lot out in 2019. I was following a lot of the news. Like some really cool stuff's been coming out to some of the games. Obviously, I used to cover a lot of No Man's Sky. That's been getting, well, loads of updates. But I mean, there's just so much really to go over. I mean, there's so many games I'm really hyped for. I mean, the game that I'm probably say I'm hyped for the most is Crackdown 3. And obviously, I don't think I've even made a video when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. So yeah, I mean, Red Dead 2 is good, but not the online. I don't like the online. It's the fact that there's no private servers. I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, if you don't like that sort of multiplayer, just go play a different game." It's not that. It's the fact that I sort of what I wanted from the game. I'm not talking about the game. I'm telling you what sort of I wanted from the game was I want to be able to mess around with my mates, and not having to grind and get kills during missions, and just it just felt too grindy. I know I'm playing Call of Duty, which is a grindy shooter, but it's something that I really enjoy. But with Red Dead, it's something I really want to enjoy with my friends, and I want to experience going out hunting, camping without being bothered by anyone else. And it was, it's something that could have been a lot of fun as well. Where you're in public servers, you might try and pull off something cool, but you people chase you down and kill you. It just sucks. So what else happened by the way? Fallout 76. Wow, that was an absolute disaster, a real disaster. I mean, it's like Bethesda ruined one of their best IPs, and then decided, how shall we ruin it even more? Let's just keep ruining our best IP. And they didn't take any lessons from anything they'd done wrong. It just felt like every step forward they took 2 steps back. It was like, yeah, we're fixing some bugs, but here's some loot boxes. And it just felt like, well, I mean, I'm glad I didn't buy the game. I knew the game wasn't going to do very well when I first saw it. I mean, the fact is, when they first announced it and they said it's got PvP in it, that's put me off straight away. Straight away, that put me off. There should be instantly a mode where it's just PvE only, and it should be either private servers, people can host it themselves or something. And the unstability of the game is so unstable. It looks unbelievable. I mean, it's something you'd expect to see in like a Steam indie store, how bad of a condition that game came out in. It is just unbelievable. I would expect a lot more from developers such as them publishers to pull out something, at least working on release. And we know that, their games have got a bad track record of releasing bad, but my god, was this one bad. Bethesda, you've got a lot to obviously learn, I think, again, because it seems like every bit of knowledge you had of the gaming industry, you've just thrown out the window and just thought, let's just jump on the live servers game, let's get some easy money. And it didn't quite work out what you thought it would, because you didn't put any consideration into what players want, or what they sort of expected from your game, and what you really sort of said the game was, it just really wasn't, and it just really didn't work. But yeah, that was quite a disaster. Obviously, EA's now just cancelled another Star Wars game as well. I mean, like, what is it with EA and the Star Wars IP? I mean, when is Disney gonna wake up and just turn around and just go, you know what, this ain't working out, EA. No more license for you. It's going to go to decent developers. I'm really excited for Outer Space, actually, but what I could, dig my teeth into and have a real cool sort of space exploration game. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be the sort of like more of a story-driven version of sort of like Fallout or something like that. I mean, it looks like it's Mass Effect meets Fallout, but with, well, done properly. I mean, these were the guys who gave us Fallout New Vegas, after all. So yeah, you never know. And while we're on the subject of sort of new developers popping up and stuff, I mean, we've seen some amazing indie developers rise and fall over while I've been away. Look at the guys who Wildcard, who made Ark, which came out as a terrible, terrible disaster. And they came out with another game called Ark. I'm kidding. They came out with a game called Atlas, which nearly is Ark, and it literally is a reskinned version of Ark. It's boats, pirates, cannons, but everything just seems so arky, and people even found the Ark menus under the under the actual menus if you brought up the controls. Oh, I think it was like the console control thing. But that's, I mean, come on. I mean, it's like, did you learn nothing from your last mistakes? It just felt like this time. I mean, they got away with ripping off their fans and leaving stuff out with a buggy mess before, but really the Ark developers, they should be ashamed. They really should. Same as Bethesda, EA this year. They should really be ashamed. I'm not going to say that Activision should be ashamed. They've done quite a lot of shady stuff in the past, but they have this year been very under the cover. There's a few things they should be ashamed of, like they're not completely innocent, like adding microtransactions after a game releases so it doesn't affect reviews. That is something they should really be ashamed of. They lost Destiny as well, one of the biggest gaming news is the sort of recent. Which was, at the end of the day, I think it was just deserved. I mean, now we're going to really see how much weight Activision Blizzard had on Bungie. So, I mean, Bungie used to be one of my favourite developers. They made one of my favourite games of all time, which was Halo 3 and Halo 2 as well. Or pretty much all Halo 1, 2 and 3. And Reach, I think, as well, was their last one I really enjoyed. Not ODST as much. It was okay, but I liked it. Don't get me wrong, it just wasn't as good as the other Halos. For me, it was more, should have been DLC. But yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't sort of like the best Halo. Now, so talking about the Bungie and Destiny split, or Bungie and Destiny. Oh god, that would have been terrible. Let's talk about the Activision and and I can't even get it right. Activision and Bungie split. So Bungie took Destiny, which is something, as I said, is going to be quite enjoyable to watch to see whether it really was Activision's sort of weight being pushed sort of into this sort of gaming era where they wanted to have basically all their money, sort of thing. They wanted to push as many microtransactions as possible into the game, and I think Bungie sort of didn't want that. But we don't really know now. As I said, like, we can now find out whether it was, if Bungie really cared, if it was, they could actually now revert back all these sort of microtransactions and stuff. So, I like to see that. Actually, something I really would love to see is Bungie come out with a statement saying, we never really wanted microtransactions, and it was all Activision's fault. It's something I'd actually like to see. And to see that Destiny 3 or Destiny 2 gets fixed first, and then Destiny 3 gets sort of, made differently, or cancel Destiny, I'll be honest with you. It wasn't, it's alright of a game. I mean, Destiny 3 might be a good game without interference, but it's just, I don't know. With Destiny, you can play it for a couple of. This is from my personal experience with games like Destiny and Destiny 2. You can play it for a first like couple of weeks to a month, and then like once you've tried everything, apart from struggling to do like the actual raid, it just, unless you're paying out for money, it just feels like there's like nothing else you really want to do, because you kind of get bored of the same landscapes and stuff like that. It's not like it's, there's lots to do in Destiny. It's shoot guys, get loot. I mean, and a lot of other games, believe it or not, I can find that fun in, but for some reason I just don't find it fun in Destiny. The story was alright actually. The fact they had a story mode in Destiny 2, that was okay, but it was nothing special. What else have I missed? Oh, Minecraft, which is another massive game that I play and follow. Those who know me know that I'm a big fan of the Minecraft game. And basically, they've been working on a new update, which is Village and Pillage. And it's been so far absolutely cool. It's just been it's everything so far for me in the update has been cool. It's not my sort of update. I mean, defending the villages, yeah, that's really cool. Adding new berry bushes to the farming thing, I think that is awesome. I like farming in Minecraft. I really would love to see a farming update come to Minecraft. Because it seems like a lot of people do also enjoy farming, or they build auto farms and stuff like that. So having more sort of stuff to to cook and trade with sort of like the villagers, because that's how I mainly get my emeralds, is trading with villagers. And the fact that actually this time the villagers are about to get a actual, I think they're getting updated or something, the new AI and the trading systems getting changed or something. And I think that would be really cool, that as long as they don't make it sort of nerfed. I like to see more sort of like stuff that you can grow be able to be traded with the villagers as well. I mean, there's things like beetroots and obviously the new berries, and that a lot are all untradeable. It'd be good to see a good few changes happen to the actual game. And there's another update yet to come this year. So it's going to be really, really awesome if you love the Minecraft sort of area. What else? I can't really think of too much else without really writing a script or anything, which I didn't really want to do. This is just sort of like me having a talk and just doing a video for 2019, just to say that I'm not dead. I haven't disappeared. I just wanted to take a break. As I said, there's not sort of like loads of enthusiasm behind this video. There's not me doing my usual sort of really excited sort of thing. 'Cause I'm not excited to make this video. This is just more of me just sort of telling you guys info and stuff just while I've been away, and to let you guys know sort of where I've been. But these videos, I don't know. I want to come back properly, but I just don't know whether I should or not. And that's the honest to God truth. I mean, I still want to make videos. This channel's never gonna go. I mean, when I say when I want to come back, I don't know if I want to come back as full on as I did. Sorry. So I'll still be making the odd video here and there, at least. So I have like properly returned after my break now, but I don't know if I'll be doing it like I used to. Like I want a less heavy sort of approach. There might be only a video once every 3 or 4 days or something. It might be something more of a higher quality, better sort of stuff. Especially with my new heavy work schedule. So it's because as being self-employed, obviously, a lot of the time I want to go to work as much as possible because I want to make as much money as possible. And it's just one of them things. As I see, I'm getting my ass absolutely handed to me this match. What other things? Oh, there's a great game coming out literally tonight, and anyone who remembers the Xbox 360 used to have an indie game sort of section, and there used to be some really cool games sort of stuff on there. And one of them was a really cool developer called Milkstone Studios, and they used to make a game called Avatar Farm, and it's a really sort of fun arcadic farm game. And as you can tell, I mean, I'm from Norfolk, guys, so not farming is sort of like in our blood. So basically, yeah, they've made another game called Farm Together, and it looks absolutely amazing. The fact is, the price is only £16.70 something on the Xbox Store. And I messaged because it was the first time I found out the other day that they were making, that it was them behind this game, and I actually messaged the developer on Twitter. I gave them, I did a public sort of comment thing, tweet, and I actually got a reply from them, which I like that when developers reply back when you ask them about features and future plans for the game, and pretty much that's what I did. Let's go to things. So basically, what I asked them was I said that I hope that the company keeps growing, which I do. I pretty much bought most of their games throughout like history, and I'm just on my phone here, so bear me 2 seconds. As I said, I support most of their games, and I've played a lot of them, and I want to keep supporting them. So I hope that they grow. And I also asked them, like, will it be getting any future like content when it comes out, or just fixes sort of thing? And the reply I got was, first he said, "Oh, hello, we'll keep updating the game with fixes and new content for a long time," and that is really good, and especially the fact that if you look at like their Twitter, if you go and look at Milkstone's Twitter. It says one of the things, it says gameplay first, which for me is one of the most important things, is that developers focus on the gameplay rather than making money first. I mean, that they have to also counter that in, because games companies have to make money to still run and to pay their staff and all that lot. But the fact that they want to put the gameplay first more than anything else is fantastic. So there we are, guys. That's pretty much the end of the video now. I need to take a break. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think I'll be back again, maybe. I will. I'll probably be back with another video. Probably on Avatar Farm, or Farm Together. Sorry, that's Farm Together. It's on Xbox and Steam. Comes out on Xbox tonight. And there we are. Thank you very much, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.